Okay, look at this thing. It's some kind of Satisfactory video. Why the fuck am I doing a Satisfactory video? I don't fucking know. The more important question is, why are you watching the Satisfactory video? You don't need to answer that question. It does not matter to me. But we're in Satisfactory. I had a playthrough a while ago, and this is my fucking disaster. And that's what this video is. The grand tour of my Satisfactory disaster. What do I got? Okay, rocket fuel. Am I good for rocket fuel? It's good enough for now. With my cup. There's the cup. Got the coffee. And I got all this shit happening here. Look at this thing. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Look at what I've done here. Holy hell. I set these factories down. This miner down. Beginning of the game. It's been here ever since. It's been upgraded. I think it upgraded to Mark 3. Is it Mark 3 or is it Mark 2? It's Mark 2. I never bought it to Mark 3. It's probably fine because stuff is not really just jammed here. I got these smelters that have been here. They have not left these spots. It's all here. It's all making pipes. What are we making pipes for? To go into my depot because reasons. And to go into this thing here. What am I making? Let's see what we're making here. We got stators. Stators here for this thing. That gets shoved into here. That then gets shoved down into this thing, which should be motors. Yeah, it's motors. And stators going down over there. Look at this. There we go. Stators this way. Into this thing. What are we making here with stators and wires? I don't remember. Automated wiring. Yeah, that makes sense. Which is... How much do we do in here? Do we have a pile built up in here? No, we don't. It's all getting up. Okay, it's up here, going down this way. Alright, so automated wires are coming down this way. Through all this. Into this thing. Slowly and eventually for the adaptive control units, which... Stuff's not really happening because things aren't going very fast. Oh, wait, there's one. Right? That was one, right? Yeah, we got like 5 happening in here. That's fine. Then they all come into here. And everything gets shoved into this thing, which is the assembly director system. But that's fine. None of that matters here. Product assembly's done. We saved the day. None of this shit matters. Why am I recording this? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I wanted to make a tour of my factory, I guess. That's pretty much the only reason. That's the only reason. And let's see. We got this crap up here. And this just... Look at it. Look at the beauty of this. It's so wonderful. It's just so wonderful. Turbo motors coming in. Computers are being made down here. What's happening here? We got the circuit boards are like not coming in as much as they should be. What's the hold up there? Why are my circuit boards not coming in fast? We got plastic. Let's see. Hold on. Plastic. Yeah, no, there's not enough plastic here, I guess. It's like we got all the copper. Copper sheets are doing fine, but not enough plastic. It's all... Hold on. I got... Yeah, plastic is coming off that thing, and just here. What the hell? Okay, this is the plastic container for all the excess. And we got plastic over here. Okay, that could be done smarter, but I'm not smart for that. We got... let's see. Oh yeah, we got nitrogen over here. Look at the nitrogen tank. Look at this big old tank of nitrogen. Do I need 2 tanks of nitrogen? I probably don't, but I got them. I mean, I am doing 2 different things here, so I guess that's fine. This is supposed to be for what the hell? Fuse plates, frames, not plates. And this is what the hell am I doing here? What was I doing here? More fuse frames. What am I doing here? I guess some to have for the depot. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I probably don't even need that one. That one's probably just a waste of my time. Let's see. We got crap coming in here. There's all the rubber and plastic coming in. That's all fine. Here's all my SAM stuff. SAM stuff. You know what it is. You know what's going on. You know what's going on if you know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, then too bad. Here's all the fix-it stuff. What is this? Fix-it Trigon. That's all being made here, so I can do Mark 5 belts, which I never really upgraded anything to because whatever. Converter. What am I converting? Aluminum to this stuff. Because of all the aluminum I got. I got aluminum in here, aluminum in here. Let's see, all the aluminum's coming from here. We got All the aluminum is kind of backed up because it just comes from. Oh, it goes all the way down here, all the way over there. Look at this aluminum. Look at this aluminum. That's just zip and fly over here. My rocket fuel. Never really went beyond rocket fuel because, I mean, at the point where I could go beyond it, I was already kind of done and didn't think it was worth my time to do. But that's fine. That's all fine. I am recording, right? I am recording my voice, right? My microphone is on. I'm not a dumbass, right? Yes, it is on. I am not an idiot who forgot to put that on. Good. We got aluminum coming in here. We got. Oh man, I could probably stand to have another system here doing that to take in more, and everything's here. We got all the stuff coming in here. The alumina solution coming in. I got the getting smelted away. What is this? This another one. Oh yeah, it's a coal thingy, so the water that gets ejected from this stuff goes somewhere, I guess. Yeah, when the water gets ejected, it goes somewhere because I don't know what else to do with it. It's easier. Look, I got petroleum coke coming out the ass over here, okay? Just petroleum coke coming out the ass down over here in this area over here. You got all the aluminum from that spot up there. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that right now. I got my tower over here. I know there's a freaking hatcher hiding in there that can stay there. Let's see, we got. Here's the petroleum coke. We got a good old hyper cannon hanging out over here. That's useful. That's how I get around because fuck everything else. Got some fuel plants over here. We got some nice fuel plants. This is probably the most organized thing I have. Look at it. That's nice. That's nice. That's organized. That's probably as good as it gets. No, that's not true. There's a little more. There is bits of organization here. Here's this thing I make diamonds in to make time crystals. That's fine. You know, take a look at that. Look at the crystal. Look at it. Look at it. Nice. And over here we got diamonds that I made of oil because I got the recipe and I figured, fuck it, that's good enough. We got fuel galore over here. All kinds of fuel stuff here. Probably not as maxed out as I could. I'm probably not. I could probably have this. This could probably be better, but I got a lot. Hold on. Let's look at the fuel. Let's look at everything I'm doing here. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing fine. I'm doing more than I need for what I'm doing here. This is too low. I got too much fueling thing here. Things are not efficient. We don't do efficiency here. What do we got? What do we got here? Okay, hold on. Yep, there's the big, like, nitrogen line, the nitrogen piping line. Let's go take a look at that. We can go look up there. Here we go. Hyper cannon away over here. There's all the SAM stuff. There's the pipe. I got this pipe just running all the way there. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. My control's good. There we are. There we are. I got all that. The nitrogen just comes here. Get out of here. Just pump into these tanks. Then all the way down the line. Just combine it all the way down the line. Now you're probably wondering to yourself, why aren't you using trains? The answer is I am stupid. There you go. That is the answer to that question. I am stupid. I put a wall over there for some reason. I think there are monsters over there that were kind of annoying me. And I wasn't sure if they were going to respawn, but that's fine. We're not going to worry about them. Now we're going to jump over here. And normally when I play, I would put some coal generators in this whole area down here because that's a good area for coal generators. But I'm not doing that today. You can see all my power lines I've stretched across the land. Because, you know, for the most part, I like to just, you know, I like to zip line. I like to zip line normally, but hyper cannons. Like I'll zip line when I'm traveling around looking for hard drives and shit, but other than that, I'll just use hyper cannons for everything. This is not a planned out video. I have no plans. I have no thoughts. Head empty. You know how it is. You know how it is. I am blithering on like an idiot because that's what you do in YouTube videos. That's how this shit works. There is stuff here. Hold on. Let's see. I got these things here for like, I got some SAM coming out of here. I got sulfur and geothermal stuff going on over there. What else? Some stuff is over here too. Let's go over this one. We got some interesting things happening over here, I think. We got... Let's hop along. There will be no editing. There will be no editing in this video because that's not how we do things on this channel here. This is the channel of no fucks given. I am not in the business of making a good video, a proper video, an informative video. No, that's not what you're getting here. That's what you will never get here. I might not upload this. I don't know. I may not even bother. I might. I won't. I will. I won't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm just trying to blither on nonsensically because fuck if I know how to fucking handle doing a YouTube video. But look, we got some refineries here that are taking in water and the assorted ore from nearby. This is all the Caterium. And down over there we got some copper. I probably definitely should have made this bigger, but I mean, I already didn't do that. So stuff's coming out here. Just this is all what this is the. That's Caterium. I guess I had to get some. I got some other stuff on here too, but this is definitely not going as fast as it was before. But I already beat the game. It doesn't matter. This is quick wire that gets sent down this way for purposes. This is what am I making here? What am I making here? AI limiters for AI limiter purposes. It's all getting pumped into here. We can just ride the belt down. We can take a look at everything I got going on down there. Nothing over here, but stuff over there. My radio tower, radar tower to see all my stuff and items are. I was going to try to get more stuff, but I didn't. Down here we can see there's a bunch of fuel plants here that all this should be used rocket fuel, which is a lot better than I normally do. I usually stop at turbo, but here I managed to get rocket fuel going. That fucking power slug. Did I just ignore that power slug? Yes, I did. I probably did. It doesn't matter. So let's see. We got all sorts of stuff going on here. We got all these storage containers for items that, like there. Got AI limiters over here. This one down the middle is just for some emergency overflow that never happened. I mean, I didn't think it would be necessary. I don't think there's anything in here. Is it? There's nothing in here, right? No, there's nothing. That never happened. This never became a problem. It did not matter, ever. Down below here, we have whatever I got going on over here, which is more time crystals for some bullshit. We got a bunch of refineries just making... I think it's making rubber, and then we got stuff making petroleum coke, which I think I'm just sending to a awesome sink. I got random fuel generators just to deal with all the other stuff I make. Like, I don't know what's going on here half the time, okay? Then what do we got? This is petroleum coke, taking that stuff here. But I found myself kind of overflowing with these things, so I kind of took some here to pump into this thing to make fuel. So I could take this thing to make fuel. I think I just kind of rammed this up as much as I could. It could probably be worth my time to have built another one, but I don't think it matters. I could make another one. Can I? Can I make another one here somewhere? Can I fit one in? Let me see. Hold on. Let's get up here. Let's get up here. See if I can fit one in. This game. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I mean, I could probably do this. I don't have a hotbar set up well because I keep forgetting. Let's put it like this. Can I connect this anywhere? There we go. More power for no good reason. And a bunch of turbo fuel coming to this stuff because I've got so much turbo fuel being made. I may have overestimated how much I really needed. I got this thing here. Where's my water? Let me leave my water. Drink my water. So professional. This is the nitrogen. No, that's nitric acid. Close enough. Wait. Okay, no, the nitric acid is being made here and being deposited here just so I have some kind of buffer. This is where the rocket fuel is. This is what I was thinking I was near. Oh, it's a turbo fuel. What? No, that's rocket fuel, yep. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, what do we got over here? This is the hell is this thing? Why do I have a coal generator here exactly? What? Oh, the aluminum, yes. I have a coal generator here because I'm making aluminum here. Yep, that's what I do. That's how I solve that problem. I'm sure there are smarter ways to do that, but again, I already didn't do that. That stuff is all iron refineries to make iron for all the iron stuff that's up over there. I can look at that in a moment. We got this converter over here, converting. This is what, copper? No, it's coal. It's converting the coal into quartz. I know there's quartz nearby. I probably should have done that instead. I definitely should have probably done that instead. That would have definitely been smarter than this plan, but you know what? This is what we're doing here. This is this is where I'm making the bauxite from copper, I believe, to make the aluminum, you know. Here's where I'm getting all my SAM stuff coming in. I got that one we saw earlier from over down there, and the one that's down over here in like the spider den. I have a bunch of. I like using containers. I like setting containers up as buffers. I think it's. Oh, excuse me. Fine. Here's a bunch of nitrogen stuff that I probably overdid and didn't need to do. Oh, hello. I don't care about you. Yeah, no. I have this thing of nitrogen gas I never used, and this one that's getting pumped down here. This was definitely a bit overkill. I wasn't sure how much I would need, and I definitely didn't need what I got there. But that's alright. That's alright. I got crystal stuff here. I got plenty of crystals here. What were these for? Oh yeah, the crystal oscillator thingamajigs. You know what's going on, probably. Coal is getting mined. Copper is getting made. I could probably have stood to have more, but I'm already overflowing here, so it doesn't really matter. Over here. What? Is this thing still operating, or did I shut this down here? I think I shut this down, or maybe I ran out. No, I paused it. I don't need it anymore. I got my thingies here. This was to make the AI expansion things to finish off the thing. I got dark matter crystals here. Yep. I got dark matter residue just getting pumped into these things because I got so fucking much of it, and it's getting pumped back into this. And getting, like, I'm pretty sure it's coming out of this one and getting all... This is definitely not well thought out. This is definitely not well thought out, and it was just done because I gotta make it work somehow. Dark matter crystals getting shoved here. Is this still working? Yeah, you're still working. Oh, you got a lot of stuff in you. No wonder you're not doing much of anything anymore. Oh man, things just kind of like flipping it in and out. It probably is. What's happening? What's happening here? This is my... That's why I'm making supercomputers, but we're waiting for computers to come in, which is coming from this thing. What's your hold up? Circuit boards. It's always circuit boards. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's like, you know, that's like this little zone. You got... Oh yeah, I had a bunch of these things getting made over here because I needed them for one reason or another that I can't remember. This is where my petroleum coke comes in for my circuit boards, right? Yeah, I probably could have built another one on here, had more coming in, but I think I have two actually. Yeah, I got 2 circuit boards getting made up here. Just 2 circuit boards. That's fine. That's fine. What do we got? I have some crystal oscillator things happening here. I did have these both connected at one point, but now I split them and sent one that way, one that way. All good. Screws being made because I'm pretty sure I still need them for whatever the hell this. Yeah, no, it was just easier to just make the screws, I guess. Cables here because fucking cables, need a bunch of those constantly. Which I think is being made from the iron anyway. No, this is the copper. No, this is the copper. This is the copper. This is where all the iron is. All the iron's coming up over here. Everything's just kind of backed up because Nothing's efficient. Nothing's efficient. Where am I? Where's my cannon? Where'd my hyper cannon go? I saw it. There it is. Okay. Okay, this area is fine. It's all fine. There's all stuff's happening here. There's nothing much going on in that direction. I didn't really explore that way, so the swamp's over there. I didn't go there today. This playthrough rather. Stop. Okay, jump into this. I have these little, I like leaving these little hyper cannon stations all around so I can just, fly freely. You can see the other one right there. My coffee. Get my jetpack going, just gently make my way over. Head back to this side because there's more crap this way that I should look at. Now we got this spot over here. Hold on. I'm going to take a little detour and do something that might be regrettable. I have enough bombs on me. No, I don't. Are they even here? Are they not spawning? Are they done? Oh, no, there they are. Oh, look at them. Hold on. I need my cluster bombs. Let's just have a little fun, huh? Let's have a little bit of detour fun here. Now a kinder person would definitely cut this part out. I just like to just hang out up here sometimes and just throw these things around to just blow these things up. This entire part of the video was probably not a well thought out one, because like I said, I have no thoughts here. I'm just fucking around. Oh, did I hit one? Oh, I hope I did. This is how I take care of these guys, by the way. I just hang out up here above everything I can and then blow the fuck out of them. But that didn't seem to do anything. Oh, there we go. Look at that one go flying. Hell yeah. And that one just kind of fell. Okay, well, that's fine. No worries there. And I will not take those things on in any reasonable way if I can help it. Got this guy here. I got this right. Hey. Yeah, okay, dude. You can do that. I'm not concerned with you. I'm just gonna come over here and get my stuff and leave. And by stuff, I mean my hyper cannon. This detour was a complete waste of time. Yep. Alright. Let me grab another amount of that just so I'm good for that. Got a lot of stuff here. There's my there's the pipes, like I said before, going all the way like this. Back to this wonderful place. Here we go. Here's this cannon. Actually, hold on. There's probably more stuff I can show over here that I should have done. Like, I got this copper stuff here. I got a bunch of copper getting refineried over there with the water to be made into all my copper stuff. Plus more copper being made over there because I was having a copper shortage at one point, but now it doesn't matter. It's probably because of this thing when I was making all the pastas. Do I have anything left? No. That's all been taken care of. All that stuff, that's all fine. Oh yeah, up over here is where all the aluminum things are being made too. I probably could have made use of this one, but I didn't. Yeah, here's where all my aluminum things are being made. I may have overdone some of it, like, say, I had this stuff made for all these casings, which I didn't need to save that many of them for some reason I thought I had to, but I didn't. Is this thing empty? This is empty. Yeah, that's useless now. Complete uselessness. All the aluminum stuff just heading off in this direction. Whoops. That's all being made into... what do we got? Oh, poison. That's fine. What was my aluminum doing over here? This is going all the way towards... Frick. Okay, should be heat sinks, right? These are the heat sinks. Yeah, heat sinks. Oh, I did not want to grab whatever that was. Yeah, that's what I got. More nitrogen going off in that direction here. I've got a bunch of iron ore and water coming up here. There was definitely a smarter way to do all this, but my refining all the iron that's happening here, and then more stuff happening even higher up. Like I am looking at the stuff I've done, and I'm still wondering what the hell was I thinking. What is this? Screws, more screws, because you know you can never have enough frickin' screws in this game. I'm pretty sure I'm making frames over here. Yeah. This is where all my frames come from. I seem to be like, don't have much of a surplus there, but oh well. Here's where I'm making these things for stuff. What is it? The radio control units for, like, I think the turbo motors and whatever else I needed it for. This is not well planned out at all, because I have to, like, you know, grab these crystal oscillators from, like, a different factory section, which I am going to head to right now. I got that Summers loop generator thing over there too. I was going to try to do the upgraded thing to it, but never really bothered. We got this decent looking little thing over here. This was a genuine attempt. A genuine attempt to try to make something decent, but I might have absolutely didn't do it as well as I could have, but like all this stuff was made just to make more frames. And I don't even know why I did it, other than I think just to see if I could manage to get something that should technically be a more properly working factory here. So, I mean, an attempt was made. I did make an attempt. I'll come back to here in a moment. I got a bunch of concrete being made over here for stuff I needed over there, and then a bunch of concrete coming down this way because I had to try to get more concrete over here at one point when I needed to. I was trying to encased beams, and this is where I started for my coal power. These are my original coal plants. Let's see. I got some steel production. I got a lot of Nobilis things being made over here. Oh yeah, I got poison ones here too. I forgot I was making poison ones. I don't really bother with poison too much, mostly because it's just can't really fully automate it, but here's some pulse ones I got. They're not too bad. And the regular ones are over here. I got my cluster ones being made elsewhere. Didn't bother going with the nuclear ones because the nuclear is just a pain to work with, I feel like. Like, it's just, I get what it wants me to do. I get that the nuclear fuel is more efficient and such, but yeah, I'd rather just stick with the liquid fuel, like rocket fuel. Okay, I think, oh yeah, the crystal stuff is all coming out of that spider cave over there. I will not go back there. Okay, I got my sulfur here. Sulfur's coming in from... Hold on. Let's not run on the belt, please. It's probably... Oh no. Okay, I'm fine. What a butt belt is this? Oh, Mark III. Never upgraded that, but at this point, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just come here to my nuclear stuff. I did try to do some nuclear things with all of it from the top of the mountain over there. Because I don't think there's an easier nuclear option for like uranium. And to get it near all the stuff it needs without dragging it too far around. I do kind of want to minimize the amount of radiation stuff here. Didn't bother putting a geothermal thing there because, like, can I do it now? Power. Like, yeah, it won't let me because it's got all this crap above it, and I didn't realize that. And I'm not willing to fix it. Sulfur stuff here, I got my... Here we go, here's my uranium stuff. I'm good for that, right? I'm not that good for that. There's only like 4 of those. Yeah, that's fine. What is it? The fuel rods, yeah. All getting pumped into here. Being made into all the case things here. So yeah. Up there is where I got the uranium from, like I said. And I just dragged it all the way down. Along with all the other stuff I need to try to make this work, like those electromagnetic rods. Iron pipes are coming from that whole mess over there and being dragged all the way up here. Again, I probably could do better with trains, but I'm not smart enough for that. Now, coming over here, we'll take a quick little peek at this. This is my one nuclear power plant I have. I made one. Now, I don't know why I just made the one, but that's what I wound up with. Let's just see. Yeah. I mean, it's not mattering too much in the long run, but... But here is my nuclear waste storage area. I am going to, however, come check this out because I do want to know how much I have in here. This thing wasn't even like halfway full. It's still not even halfway full. That's probably fine because I didn't have the brains to get this stuff converted to like plutonium rods, so I didn't bother. Okay, let me think here. There is another spot to go to, I think. Yeah, look, here's the map. Here's the map. Whoops, excuse me. There we go. That's the right button. You can see there's a lot of stuff I just kind of didn't bother with. I kind of minimized all the things I could do here. Like, I mean, I didn't even touch the desert stuff. Probably could have. I got some oil over here. I want to do more of those oil. Where am I again? There I am. Alright, hold on. Wait, look at that map again. Hold on a minute. I'm not facing the right way. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let's just pull out my blueprint. I have 2 blueprints. Trap walls for like dealing with monsters, and a hyper cannon. I am missing some rotors. Fuck me. Well, wait. No. No, wait. I can't be. Yeah, no. I can't come here. They're missing. Welp. That's what I get for not saving rotors. Alright, fine. Hold on. I know I have a spot I can jump to. Who's mad at me? I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Wait. God damn. Thank you, zipline. Let's just ride this. We'll just ride this where I need to go. Okay. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff happening up over here, too. This is where I'm making all the things I need for, like, nuclear options here, but... Yeah, I got that's just full of stuff. The stators, all that things. Now, is this the hypertube I want? Or cannon, rather. Alright, this is fine. I got... You can clearly see where I've been building around to get the places safer. Okay, there we go, there we go. There we go. I got a bunch of stuff happening over here. Expanding my fuel production here. Since, you know, like I said, not really bothering with nuclear stuff. I just regular fuel, I think, right? Yep, just regular ordinary fuel with all the polymer just being shoved straight into a sink over here. Got my oil coming out like crazy. I'm pumping up like crazy, right? Yeah, no, I think everything's going crazy. I think I probably mathed this out well enough for it to always be working good. Things might be a bit too loud. I am sorry. Yeah, that's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine and dandy. And over here is just more fuel stuff. I mean, we've already seen what I've done there. It's the same thing, basically. The hell was my hyper cannon I saw? I know I have one over here. Ah, fuck. Over there? Oh, shoot, there's the hatcher. I don't like those things. I mean, I know how to kill them. I mean, I know how to kill them easily enough, but... like... I mean, these things are easy. Just, you know, crouch and just... shoot the shit out of them. They won't know what happened. And I'm glad they don't know what happened. Alright, what do we got over here? Is this, there it is, yes. Alright, this is what I want. I'll jump into this cannon. And I got a few more things to show. Here we go. Coming to this one. This should take me where I want to be. Dodge the tree. Well, I see one of my power poles, so... this is an area that does work for me, at least. I at least know I've been here. Ah, here we go. Alright. Yeah, you release your babies, I don't care. Over here. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff happening here. We got my aluminum being pulled down from up the mountain. Coming past this thing here where I got all my turbo ammo being made. I never... don't know, I did something with this one, right? Yeah, no, I did it. It's right here. What is this one doing? What is this? Fuel. It's fuel. Being made here to be chucked into... all this stuff here to be made into turbo fuel. Yeah. This is where all the turbo fuel stuff gets made. I got a bunch of plastic that's... no, the plastic was coming out here to be made into containers so I could make turbo fuel containers. So I could jet around with that earlier on. That's fine. No worries there. We got... I'm not... the fuel is kind of low there, but that's okay. The turbo should be good. Turbo's good enough. But, I mean, I'm not going to play anymore. This file's done. So I have more fuel things being made here because, like I said, I'd rather rely on this than the nuclear stuff. Let's see. That one geothermal. Got this big, these big guys over here. Here's my combated coal for my sulfur and stuff, so I can make turbo fuel. Yep. All this stuff is just kind of a mess. I got... Here we go, yes. I got my Nobelisks being made here, and then the cluster one's being made here, which is decently made. I have a cannon over here for some reason. Why did I make this one? Where is this taking me? Where is this taking me? Oh, right. I don't think I have anything over here, actually. I do have this stuff here, but... yeah. This is where I'm just making pipes for the Nobelisks. That's fine. That's all fine. Up over here now we have all the crap that's happening up here, which... there we go. Right on the ladder. And you can see I got my bauxite coming down here. Some monster meat that was left behind because I don't care. Coal being dragged from over there. And like I said, bauxite from over here. Which, yeah, it's right there. You can see it. That's fine. I don't care. We don't need to go see everything here. You got the idea what's happening. Radar tower up there. All this stuff is just purely for turbo ammo, which I've probably already said. Heal up. So let's see. Over here we have some more coal plants, which is where I... at one point, I was planning on just expanding all the coal stuff here. Like you can clearly see that I was gonna do more. I was definitely gonna do more, and I may have come back at some point and upgraded. Oh yeah, I upgraded these to Mach 5 for some reason, but not these. Wait, this is still Mach 3. I don't know why I upgraded some and not the others. I don't know. What did I up? Okay, yeah, no, it's just all coming from one spot. Yeah, that's fine. I need to upgrade this. Yeah, did I upgrade you at least? Okay, Mark 2. Alright, I mean, it's fine. I didn't really need it anyway. That's fine. Where is my thing? Where's my cannon? Oh, can't jump. Okay, there's the MAM. I just left this here at one point. I think I was doing hard drive stuff. We've got mostly everything unlocked, except... what did I not do? I didn't do these two things. And then this one thing here. I mean, I'm not playing hard enough to need that. I am not playing anywhere near hard enough to need that. Yeah, I think that's about it. There is one other spot that I know I did stuff at, but there it is. All my quick wire. Yeah, I got a bunch of quick wire coming over here and just all of it just being pumped all over here. I think it's going as efficiently as I can manage it. I probably could have done better. I did upgrade all these to 5 though. I mean, let's see, how's this all going? Okay, that's full of stuff. That's also full of stuff. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, I think that's probably it. Oh, those guys are just down there making noises. Let's see. Oh yeah, the space elevator was here too. I had the space elevator here, but I took it down because I don't need it anymore because I beat the game. So I just like took it down just to have it out of the way. Over here I have my biofuel biomass burners, which still have nearly 200 biomass in it that I've never removed. And they're just strewn about randomly. Yeah, as you can see, it's just still burning, still not doing anything. I have no clue if these things are contributing in any way that matters or not, but I just kind of like let them do their thing. And did I do all this? I didn't do the blueprints Mark III. I just didn't. And here, we got this all. I got 24 days since last incident, which is probably a good record for me. Probably. We got all kinds of... The hell is that thing? I don't think I've ever noticed that. That kind of cube thing. I've seen the llama. Or alpaca. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's an alpaca. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of little things in here I'm pretty sure I've never noticed, like... like some of the details on these books, like... Train... Signals for pioneers. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know that. I don't think I've ever played Productive Packer Deluxe. This will not be that kind of... This will not be on this video. Will I make a video of Productive Packer Deluxe? Who knows? There's a toilet. Fluid dynamics for pioneers. Okay, yep, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's a little fix-it checkmark toothbrush holder. Cup. That's a cup, right? Or is it just a toothbrush holder? Yeah, no, it's a full-on cup. That's fine. We're just exploring the things now. We're just exploring stuff now. Water. Fun. The blender doesn't work. The microwave works. What do I look like? Yep. That's what I look like. I don't know why. I don't know why I went the helmet, because I can't see it. But I think it's hilarious to know that I'm always drinking coffee. Alpaca. Yes, that's an alpaca. Mystery solved. I have all kinds of helmets. Got the gold helmet from backing it. Not backing it. Getting it in early access. The golden nut. Also from early access. Also from early access. I'll leave the check mark. That's fine. None of this matters. None of this matters. Okay, I think I dragged this shit out long enough. The video's over. If you watch this thing, good job.